What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This your boy D Cash. You already know what time it is. SC Live 365 podcast vibes here at Dayton 24/7 Studios, and we got a lot to talk about in our Hot 5 topics today. Now, first off, we're going to start in high school football as it gets starting to get real good. We're at the halfway point of the season, week 5 right now, so we're going to go ahead, chop it up on that, talk about some of the key games and some of the results and what we got in week 6. Then we'll head to college football, which has been crazy so far, especially in Colorado. A lot to talk about there. Ohio State recap, Cincinnati recap, and see how University of Dayton and Central State did as well. We'll head to the NFL, which was crazy. We're talking Bengals, Browns, Steelers, the rest of the NFL. It was a crazy week. And, some people who lost last week, they happy this week. There's no question about it. Then we're going to go into some Reds talk. Major League Baseball, we're coming up on the home stretch. Last few games of the season, what do the Reds need to do to continue to move forward? Last but not least, we got our hot topics in the sports and entertainment section. We also have a special guest that'll be showing up today. Jay Jones, Chef Jay Jones, Platinum Chef Jay Jones is in the building today. Special thanks to Richmond Ankle and Foot Clinic for sponsoring the show each and every week. We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, SC Live 365, lock in with us. We'll be back here in a moment.
And they are just cannot put the ball in the basket. Behind the back, he puts it up. Oh!
All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Dion Cash. Make sure you lock in with us, SC Live 365. Also, lock in today 24/7. Great organization, and they've been nothing but good to me. Now, let's go ahead and get to it. But first, special thanks to Richmond Foot and Ankle Clinic. Without them, this would not be possible. Special thanks to Miss Richmond. She does great things, and if you need some help with your feet or your ankles, make sure you give her a call at 228-3668. All right. Now, okay, high school football week 5, it was a doozy, and we decided to do the game of the week down in the Natty as Cincinnati Withrow took on Trotwood Madison Rams. Now, the Rams were coming on a 3-game winning streak, knocking off the lights of Fairmont, knocking off Springfield, and so when you get to that point, they were 3-1, feeling pretty good. They go down to Cincinnati, take on a Withrow team who was also 3-1, but they were coming off a loss to Xavier, St. X, 14-10. It was a tight game, highly contested game. Now, the Trotwood game started out early where Withrow was able to get on the board first with 7-0 lead. Then Trotwood able to come back with the score by Michael Smith. But then the game kind of turned as Withrow. Chris Henry Jr. went crazy, and I mean crazy. 2 touchdowns in the first half. One was a spectacular catch in which he was flipped on his head, still able to catch the ball. The second one, he was bobbling. It's still a question mark. You can go to my live and check it out. But regardless, they had a 14-7 lead, and they expanded that early in the third quarter to 21-7. Now, this is where it gets a little crazy, all right? Withrow is about to score. They get the ball. They're on about the 30 to 25-yard line, and they're very close to scoring and kind of taking complete control of the game. It's 21-7 third quarter, but Trotwood gets a big interception, runs it about 45, 50 yards, and Trotwood's looking like they're going to be on their way to trying to make a comeback. Well, after a skirmish, the two teams locked in a little bit in a huge, not brawl, but there was a little bit of some action going on, as we're going to say. And the game was actually halted at that point. The officials decided that it was too much action that went down, and therefore Withrow with a 21-7 win. Now, Trotwood, obviously the coaches felt like maybe the officials could have maybe tried to intervene a little bit, maybe take a little bit more control, but let's be real, when both teams, entire teams are on the field, it's hard to kind of control something like that. Now, while it didn't go crazy, it still was altercation, and it did last for about 30 seconds, which is a long time in fighting, all right? It's a long time. All right, so With that being said, Trotwood falls to 3-2, whereas Withrow moves to 4-1. Coach Jones, the head coach for Withrow, he was not happy with the way that the game ended. He never wants the game to end like that. He's a local guy, so him and they play Trotwood often. So in talking to him, he felt kind of bad about the ending, but this is the game that's the game that they play. It's a very it's a gladiator sport of sorts, and when you see somebody maybe jumping on a player, you're gonna jump in. I mean, that's what that happens in a game of football. So Withrow moves to 4-1, where Trotwood falls to 3-2 in our game of the week. Now let's go to the GWOC and look at some of these games here. Springfield, a team that had been on a losing streak, able to pull out a big win over Beaver Creek, riding a great offensive game plan and then shutting out Beaver Creek. That was a big one, and that moves Springfield now to 2-3 on the season. So with that win, that was huge for the Springfield Wildcats. And I know, talking to Coach Doug, he was very happy with the results. Now, if you look at some of the other games, Wayne 32, Miamisburg 24. Big win for the Warriors. In that win, they stay at the top of the GWOC, and they are now 4-1, tied with the Centerville Elks, who also got a big win, 14-13 against Northmont. Northmont had a chance to tie the game, missed an extra point, and with that being said, that was a difference in the game. Fairmont wins their second consecutive game and now move to 3-2 on the season, as they get a big win against Springboro, 17-7. Now Springboro is 1-4 on the season, and that's a tough loss for them. When you look at the GWOC right now, halfway through the season, Centerville and Wayne are 4-1, Fairmont's 3-2, and Springfield right now sitting at 2-3. All right, now we're gonna go to the Miami Valley League and talk about some of the scores from last week. Tippecanoe 13, Troy 12 in the game of the week in that conference. Tip able to outlast the Trojans, and the Trojans were the last undefeated team in the Miami Valley League, along with Xenia, and both of those teams took the L this week. So that was a tough week for the teams at the top of the Miami Valley League. Now Xenia took a tough loss to Butler. Now Butler's a team that played well early in the season, but that is a signature win for the Aviators, knocking off the top team in the Miami Valley League for the last couple of years. Now Butler moves to 3-1 in the league and 3-2 overall. So when you look at the league standings right now, Pickwood got a 35-7 win over Greenville, Stebbins 44, Fairborn 22, and Sidney with a 42-0 win over West Carrollton. When you look at the standings, you got Tip on a 4-game winning streak. They're 4-1 on the season, 4-0 in the conference, and right now they're standing atop the Miami Valley League. Troy is 3-1, Butler is 3-1 on the Miami side, and Xenia 3-1, and Sidney right now 3-1 on the Valley side. So congratulations to Xenia, Sidney, but also to Butler, a huge win, and now it brings Xenia back to the pack. And Tip right now looking like they once again one of the top dogs in the Miami Valley. Now, when you go to the GCL, this is a conference in which you got some really good teams. Baden stays undefeated; they're 5-0 on the season. A big win once again for Baden, 49-12 over Hughes. Talawanda 37, Carroll 21. Carroll falls to 2-3 on the season. Alter 20, Bellbrook 13. Alter moves to 3-2. Chaminade Julian 28, Edgewood 7. CJ's 4-1. So CJ's 4-1 on the season, and that is huge. Now in DPS, real quick, the Dunbar Wolverines get a big win, and that moves them to 3-2 on the season. Congratulations to the Wolverines. And then also, last but not least, congratulations to the Belmont Bison getting their first win of the season, defeating Ponitz by a score of 20-6. All right. With that being said, that's going to wrap up our high school recap. We will be back here in a moment as we talk college, NFL, Reds, and more. SC Live 365 podcast here. Lock in with us.
And they are just cannot put the ball in the basket. Behind the back, he puts it up. Oh! Oh!
All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back in the lab. This is week 2, SC Live 365 podcast style. We're here, Dayton 24/7 Studios, and I got my man, one of the hottest chefs in the country. This guy do it big each and every time, and he's coming off a birthday. We got Chef Jay Jones in the building. What's up, man?
What's going on with you, my guy?
Good to see you. Good to see you,
sir.
We know you laid back right now. You've had a whale of a weekend.
Yeah.
It was a happy belated to you, man. How you feeling?
Feeling good. Still trying to unwind.
trying to unwind up.
Yeah.
Now we know you Platinum Chef Jay. You know that's what you go by. What did you have this weekend?
We had my Virgo appetizer at the fairgrounds. It was off the chain. It was an amazing show. We had amazing artists. We had talent that come in from out of town, from Columbus, Cincinnati, and other surrounding cities. And of course, you know, Premium Blend, El Coast, TMC, they did their thing. Terry the Voice, the host, just everybody all in general.
Amazing. Now you've been working on this for years, and just the consistency that you've had with this. Congratulations on all the success you've had. How does it feel to see it at this level right now?
It's hard to please me. Man. You know, I feel like
5,000 people in there, Jay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because I'm the only one doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody else is doing an event like this. So it's just, to me, it's like, how do you pass it up? You know, how do you pass up something that hasn't been done before, that you know is a for sure win of entertainment, great food, great environment, and taking people on a tour of different venues and things like that. It's just like, to me, it baffles me sometimes. It's like, this is something that you should want to be about. It's the perfect date night. It's the perfect outing for your friends. It's perfect for groups. It's perfect for party buses. It's perfect for planning your social weekend. It's perfect for almost everything, all above. So it's like, how do I not get 5,000 people? You know?
Yeah, no question. And the food is, oh man, it's amazing.
Yeah.
There ain't no question about it. The food is great. The atmosphere is electric too, man. And I hate that I missed it. You know, sometimes work calls, but I'm saying it on the record. I will be at there. I don't care what happens. I will be at the next Jay Jones Platinum Experience.
You was there in spirit, man.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm gonna be there physically so I can eat and enjoy the music and the vibes. You know, it's all type of performers as well.
You know, you VIP every time,
man, and I appreciate it. My dog, James,
the legendary Dion Cash, man. Yeah, this all catering money.
Catering, yeah. Now we know you're a big sports fan. Mm-hmm. We got some topics to get into. But before we go there, you know, what's the one thing you're trying to achieve for the rest of this year, going into next year, man?
Well, I'll bust a bubble here. I'm working on opening up a restaurant right now. I'm in a major location, a location that no one would probably even expect me to open up. You know, so I'm working on that, and a couple other big projects I'm working on.
Major, though.
Yeah.
I'm thinking weird though.
I'm thinking about stepping away from the catering.
You know? What?
Yeah. And going back to my original roots is fine dining.
Okay.
You know, sticking with the kitchen and you know, doing the plate to plate. You know what I'm saying? I look at plate to plate, smile to smile.
Okay. I like that.
I want to
place all about.
Yeah,
it's about the individuals,
yeah,
right?
Because right now is, you know, everybody's doing the catering, you know, and I feel like I open the door for a lot of people to do it because they mimic me or they watch me or they idol me or they said they looked up to me. I got a lot of inboxes back in the day from even people that just wanted to start their catering company and wanted just to get my insight. And I'm seeing a lot of them do it now. And so now it's just like, you know, so let me do, you know, I planted a good seed, I believe, on the catering scene. So now I want to show people what platinum really means, because the catering company didn't prove that, you know what I'm saying? So, but when you come in and get that fresh, right off the grill, right off the, you know, right out the fryer, right out the oven, right off the flame, when you get that, it's a totally different situation with platinum. And that's what they're about to experience.
Boom. You just heard it here first.
Yeah.
The new restaurant, and he might jump out of the catering, but Till we see that, I don't know, Jay.
Yeah.
You know you still.
I know.
You got to provide that great food now.
Yeah, I know.
Are you ready for this? You ready for this high five?
I think I am, man. You know,
All
I
right.
haven't had a chance to really, keep up with the football. I've been listening to a lot of people, and my sous chef, he coaches football, so I'm always listening to him, Jerry. Every time Jerry tell me something about football, I'm just like, feed it to me, man.
Give it to me, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let's go ahead and get to NFL. Well, we'll talk college football.
Mhm.
Prime time, Colorado State. Did you watch the game?
That was Saturday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That Saturday. Yeah, we was watching at 937. Me and my cousin and my brother Dan, my cousin Jeff, and my brother Jeff and my cousin Dan. We was watching at 937. I looked at them like, who we watching right now?
You like, who is that?
Who is this? What's going on? And then and they told me, and then I realized what I was watching. I was all that was a hot game.
Yeah, Deion had made Colorado on fire.
Yeah, man.
Every coach wants to challenge him. Every coach is like,
Why not? Why not?
so you went. So
Deion got a big mouth. He got a big mouth. I got a big mouth. You know what I'm saying? So Deion got a big mouth. Who don't want to challenge the mouth? You know what I'm saying? So
Bobby Heenan, mouth of the
Yeah.
Bobby Heenan.
and Deion he's doing amazing things with that school too, man. He really turned that program around, and for him to get some of those players, taken care of the way that he has opened up other doors for the other colleges to kind of follow that leadership. So I think Deion's doing an amazing job there. He's gonna be tough to sit down though.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. They got a tough road coming up though, that's for sure. But Shedeur Sanders, is he top 5?
Oh yeah, he's definitely top 5.
I mean, he put on the show.
Yeah, he definitely top 5.
No question about that. Put on the show. Colorado stays undefeated. All right, so that's pretty interesting. We'll be watching that entire season. Now let's get back to Ohio State.
Yeah, I love those high.
Big time whooping on Western Kentucky. Shout out to Blue Smith. Doing your thing out there. Good to see you out there performing.
Yeah.
Buckeyes, what do you think? They make it to the Final Four this year?
Man, you know what, man? I would want to say Buckeye never seems to disappoint, but they have had some shaky roads. You know what I'm saying? So I think this year they're definitely gonna give everybody a run for their money. I'm not in a position to say if they're gonna take the shit, but they definitely got my attention.
No question. McCord is starting. He looked very good. Aside for the fumble that he had, he threw touchdowns and he was very accurate. No question that they look pretty good moving forward. They're going to be a player. When you look at the top 5, you got Georgia at number 1. You got Michigan number 2.
Yeah.
Now Texas number 3. They are kind of on their way as Evers is really taking command.
Yeah.
And this is the crazy thing. Arch Manning, he's in the top 5 of NIL deals, but he's a backup.
She's a backup.
He's making like $3 million backing up.
Oh man, I didn't realize he was a backup until you just said.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, he don't come off as no backup.
Or he was thinking about going somewhere else.
Yeah.
See what happens. But Florida State in the top 5.
Yeah, but you know what? The backup thing, sometimes that's the smart coaching. When they're putting their team together. So.
You know what? I guess Texas is a big state, so they get a lot of players. They got a lot of players.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, but when you putting the team together, if you I'm gonna switch to basketball a little bit. You got your starting 5. You know what I'm saying, but then you want that 6th man to come off to be just as good, almost as your starting 5. Like, I remember Lakers did it with Troy. What was his name? Troy Lue? Was that his name? Lue?
Yeah.
When they was playing the championships, he came in and got he hit what? Almost 20 points within that second half.
Okay.
It was all threes.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Shocked the world.
But Texas, Manning, that name's supposed to be out there. We'll see what happens later. Last, number 5, USC Trojans in the top 5. Cincinnati with the loss this week. That was a little
tough one.
surprise.
That's a tough loss.
Yeah, we'll see if they can.
I know some people lost some money.
Oh, yeah, that was not good.
I lost $2.75.
Big time.
And I ain't even paying, so I'm in debt.
A lot of payment.
I didn't pay it.
When we come back here, we're going to wrap up our Hot 5. We got NFL, Reds, Hot Topics. SC Live 365 with Chef Jay Jones. Okay, tell us what you think. XOXO.
Excellent.
Certified.
Certified, man.
Certified.
More of this.
He said he wants some more of that, Chef. The mayor said that. So,
I'll wait till everybody else get theirs. Oh my God, man. That's amazing.
All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? SC Live 365 here, Dayton 24/7 Studios. Special thanks to the squad and award-winning Alex for doing what he do. I got Chef Jay Jones, Platinum Chef, in the building.
That's just a guy that know a guy. That's
Oh my God, you gotta love him. Now, Jay, give me your meal of the day. Give me your meal of the week. Give me your meal of the week. What's the meal of the week?
The meal of the week is stay encouraged, be brave, don't be afraid to step out on faith, and don't let anything stop you. And I call that a burger.
Talking that knowledge on y'all.
It's a burger. That's your lettuce, your tomato, your onion, your pickle. That's what that is. And then if you don't want the burger, remove the meat, and then it's vegetarian. So regardless of whatever, it's a burger.
Gotta love this guy, man. Gotta love this guy.
Yeah.
NFL time. Are you ready, baby?
I'm ready for Super Bowl. I want to hurry up.
You ready for the Super Bowl?
Season tickets.
Now, who is your team, Jay?
49ers. You know,
and looky here, who we got first on the list?
Yeah.
San Francisco 30, Rams 23.
Mm-hmm.
You feeling the Super Bowl this year?
I am feeling the Super Bowl. I feel like the 49. I listen to my cousin a lot. My cousin E-Man. You know, that's because I don't get
Shout out to me, Joe.
Yeah, I don't get a chance to watch football as much as I want to. So I kind of live my dreams through him because he'd come to my house or come to my kitchen, just tell me about his team. And I'd be like, yeah, that's our team.
So you didn't adopted a team.
Yeah.
But the 49ers is a good one to do it. They 30-23, 2-0 right now in the season. Cowboys 30, Jets 10. What do you think about them boys?
The Jets or the Cowboys?
Cowboys.
I can't really say anything disrespectful.
They
have nice colors though.
Okay, nice colors.
Yeah, they have nice colors.
And the defense is
they got a strong team.
wrecking shop.
Yeah, they got
Aaron Rodgers is out.
Yeah.
He's out, so that's you already know what time that is. Broncos 33, Commanders 35. Commanders 2-0 in the season.
I didn't know that.
They are 2-0 and they're doing their thing right now. They keep winning. Broncos could not stop them and have a chance, but Russell Wilson did play some ball.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
What do you think the Cowboys going to do this year?
I feel like they conference championship.
Conference championship?
Cowboys 49ers. That's what I see.
Yeah. I was going to say that.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
Dolphins 2-0 right now. 24-17 road win over the Patriots.
Over the Patriots, yeah.
Hey, Belichick was stomping, throwing. that was. Now he threw that flag right with the official on the ground, though. Like that was. I mean, is that not disrespectful or what, bro? But whatever. They 0-2 on the season.
I mean, all he did was lift his leg up and take a piss. That's all he did, man. I mean, I don't consider it disrespectful. He marking his territory, man.
Oh, well, they better do something because that territory ain't won yet. Saints 20, Panthers 17, Saints 2-0 on the season. They got the quarterback from the Raiders over there, and he's doing a pretty good job. And they took out the rookie quarterback from Bama 2017. Browns 22, Steelers 26, bro.
Yeah.
What a game for the Steelers. For Steelers, a lot of emotion.
That used to be my team too. That was my team a long time ago, and they disappointed me in the playoffs 1 year. And
I mean, years they can't win every year.
I mean, it ain't about that, but you know, you got people that depend on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like your kids depend on you. You know what I'm saying? We depend on you, Steelers. You know what I'm saying? So you know, they stole my heart, so I had to keep it moving.
Eagles 34, Vikings 28. What about the Eagles? You scared of them or what?
I am not frightened of the Eagles. I would actually like to throw the Eagles a couple of crackers.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so let them pick it up off the ground.
Food Network. Here we go. Yeah. Falcons 25, Packers 24. Desmond Ridder, the Cincinnati product. He's 2-0, man. Mm-hmm. There might be something brewing in the ATL with the Ridder because he did a nice job of bringing them back. Texans 0-2 behind Stroud. Colts 31-20 with the win. Colts 1-1. Congratulations to Indy.
Colts is my backup favorite.
That's your backup favorite squad. You know,
a lot of people
like you backing up photos.
Yeah, a lot of people want to keep it real. You know, I think everybody got more than one team that they really like. You know, because if you like the Bengals, why are you cheering for the Colts?
I don't know. I don't know who does that, but do you know people who do that?
I've seen a lot of people do that.
Well, no, because of fantasy football, because of like betting or games or like fantasy football. Or
the bars tell it all, man. The bars tell it all. You go into a good bar, and if especially these bars is claiming this is the headquarters of this and the headquarters of that,
Yeah.
you'll catch the owners even cheering for another team. You're like, hold on, man, I thought you was Cowboys. What you doing over there?
Well, my fan, dude. I can win some money.
No, well, I like the Ravens. Yeah. You know, which one is it? Is it Ravens or Cowboys? What do you like? You know?
Well, you got a couple teams, but, you know, there's other people with a couple teams, too.
How many
I'm right.
teams you got, Deion?
Cowboys. But I do root for the Browns and the
See?
Eagles.
Look, even this man got more than one.
All right, back to the topic. Bills 38, Raiders 10. Are the Bills back? Yes or no?
Yes, the Bills are back.
Chiefs 17, Jaguars 9. They bring back their two studs, Jones and Kelsey. Are the Chiefs back?
No.
Ravens 27, Bengals 24. Burrow, 2 consecutive halves of having the lowest passing yards in his career. Will the Bengals make the playoffs?
I have to say yes. Of course, the Bengals going to make the playoffs.
Buccaneers 2-0, 27-17 over the Bears. Baker Mayfield, is he going to lead them to the playoffs?
Possibility. I mean, as long as he keep playing strong. I mean, if he don't play strong, well, you know.
It's over. And that is going to wrap up our NFL action for last week. We know you watching this week. We'll be looking forward to seeing that. Baseball, the Reds, they're right there.
I like the Reds.
They're right there in the race.
I love the Reds, man.
Do you think they make the playoffs, yes or no?
Next question.
They have 9 games left, or 10 games left, or 8. And they play how many? 162? So they have 10 games left. And right now they're tied. They're in one of those spots. So they're right there. I mean, there's like 2 spots they can win. And it's like 3 or 4 teams fighting for the spots. They're in the playoffs as of right now.
Okay.
They got 10 games to go. Will they make it? That's what I'm trying to ask you.
I have no idea.
Do you want them to make it?
I would love for them to make it because I love the Reds.
Have you been to a game this
I
year?
have been. Not this year, but I've been to a Reds game. Yeah, I love the Reds, man. I really do. Their energy is they thrive off of their fans. So,
Well, with that being said, Jay, any jewels, anything you got coming up, man? It's been an honor and pleasure to have you in here for us on such short notice. What's next for you, bro?
I'm kind of like Pinky in the Brain trying to take over the world.
That's definitely where you're at, right?
Yeah, that's what it is for me.
One of the classic cartoons of all time.
They probably didn't even pick up on that.
I think they did.
You know, not them.
They won't. Okay. Well, hopefully they will.
Yeah, my next plans is I'm gonna pull the food truck out, and I'm just gonna be doing a lot of different specials and just hitting people a lot of different things, kind of getting people ready for the secret that I'm gonna drop. That I kind of dropped here on your show.
Okay.
So kind of confuse the people. Like, well, we thought Jay do this, we thought he'd do that, but everything he's doing right now is just the same. So
We're looking forward to seeing that, man.
yeah, appreciate that. Thank you for having me.
Chef Jay Jones, social media, real quick.
Platinum Chef Jay on all platforms. J.M. Jones on Facebook. And if you want to cash at me, it's Platinum Chef Jay with the number 1.
All right, there it is, man. Chef Jay Jones coming in with us, week 2 of the podcast here. Special thanks to the team for helping me do this. Make sure you lock in with us, SC Live 365, man. From Dave 24/7 Studios, I'm Mr. Cash, Mr. Jones, and the squad Easy E and award-winning A. We up out of here.
All right, wait. Support a good cause. Go Cats. Okay. Support the cause or whatever I feel like in the moment. All right, tell me when. Hi guys, I'm Lily.
I'm Alexis.
Come out to O'Connor's Tuesday nights for Wildcat Way TV show. Grab a drink.
Get some dinner.
Support the cause. Go Cats. Oh. All right. I feel like